Conventions of all kind, from anime to Comic-Con, are now banning meta glasses and different ways of filming because people are secretly filming other con goers, which is just a breach of trust, and people want to stay hidden during all this. And well, filming without consent is kind of a big issue. So let's talk about it. A while back, there was a bunch of filming and people doing stupid stunts at different anime conventions because making fun of different people in their cosplay and different vendors and stuff on the floor. Well, now that is becoming such a big issue that big events such as a Comic-Con in the UK is never going to have meta glasses. They have banned it. The promoter behind some of the biggest comic and event conventions in the UK have banned meta glasses from its events to stop secret filming of guests and attendees. So let's talk about it. There was an article published by the BBC, which is the earliest one I could find when basically it started this whole momentum, which is honestly a good positive momentum in my opinion. So as you see here, the promoter, like I said, behind some of the biggest comic and event conventions in the UK have banned meta glasses from its events to stop secret filming. Monopoly Events said that a number of guests have told the company that they would be reluctant to appear at Comic-Con shows again after cases of recording taking place without their knowledge. People walking around with the meta glasses obviously is a good example. Other people have pointed to GoPros. The ban is applicable to to meta glasses and to any other wearable recording devices. So for example, my Insta360, I couldn't wear that. GoPros, that all falls into that line. Now, I don't know if the rule of keeping it on the base is okay. It's still kind of up in the air. It's very fresh, especially here in the US. But I think at least if it's very obvious you're recording, I think it'll be okay. And obviously you need to ask for consent before start doing all of that. Devices like meta glasses feature are almost invisible cameras in the frames with small speakers in the arms. Wearers can record the videos and stuff like that. We all know how these work. Anyone seen using these devices might be asked to leave the event and forfeit any unfulfilled autograph or photographs they had purchased. Let's make these events safe for everyone. A lot of people are also saying that this could be going against people with disabilities, which I'm not sure how that would work in that case, or what the thing is, like the fight against it. But more so, this is to combat different new age content creators who are filming and recording people in private and then going back and making these like brain rot, making fun of people, kind of TikToks and stuff like that. As well as, when there's famous people, maybe I'll give VTubers for example. A bunch of them don't want their faces out there, so they all have different things for their meet and greets, such as, hey, no photos, no videos, and stuff like that. Well, with those meta glasses, that would kind of change that. So let's look at some of the other ones. This one is the one that caught my example, SAC Anime. After discussion with the executive team, we can no longer permit the wearing of any recording devices in our conventions, i.e. meta glasses, Google Glass, Go Pro, etc. The vast majority of the talent and agents at our conventions feel that these are a violation of their privacy and damaging and spoiling interactions at the tables. Several expressed concerns that may not continue to attend in-person events. This is basically the same kind of stuff they were told to the big people who did the Comic-Con stuff in the UK. Basically, they do not feel safe with the recording. Anyone seen with one of these devices will be asked to leave the convention and forfeit any administration tickets and odds, etc. Let's keep everyone safe. So a lot of people, like these guys here, are like, so I can't wear my prescription glasses. This falls under discrimination for people who wear glasses. Stuff like that is kind of like, all right, my dude, like, you can wear, you just don't be recording. Like, they're not gonna be like, oh, you got meta glasses banned. Are you? I think there's a light or something on them. I'm not too sure. Same with GeekCon. This was another one that caught my eye. After consideration and extensive feedback from our celebrity guests, agents, and attendees, we are updating the policy regarding wearable technology. Effective immediately, the wearing or use of all wearable recording devices, including meta glasses, Google Glass, and hidden obscured body-mounted cameras like GoPros, are strictly prohibited in our conventions. And it basically talks about the same thing that they all said before. Anyone observed using a prohibited recording device will be asked to leave the convention immediately. Violators afforded all. It's the same stuff as before. All right, you banned the one wearable camera that actually had glowing LED screaming, "I'm recording you," and absolute tool. Yeah, here we go. These people are gonna be like, all right, cool. Here's listing all this stuff, and he's just basically listing out, hey, hey, for all those people that don't know, can't get their piss about this, looks like, you know. And then, obviously, as this popped up, they're like, oh, they don't want to miss out on their money. It's a pro and con. To me, as being in the VTuber scene, I really view it as a way to protect VTubers in that sense. But it's also like, if you're secretly recording people anyway, there's some nefarious deeds, in my opinion. Whenever I'm going around and filming and recording and doing stuff at cons, it is very obvious on what I am doing. I ask for permission, especially when it comes to booths and stuff like that. If I'm going to do a video or a part of a video over record, I go, hey, do you mind if I do this? If not, it's okay. In which I've had plenty of people like, nah, we don't really want to be on camera, which is fine. I buy the stuff, then I go off and talk about me buying the stuff and what I bought. There's super ways around it, but people are just being butthurt over little things. But I also see, you know, people who turn their things into, you know, recorded stuff and like prescription. I kind of get it. And everyone's like fight, which these all look like generic men now that I'm just looking at them. They're all complaining about the light. They're like saying that it's very obvious that they will be recorded. But I've seen plenty of meta glasses that are without the light too. I've seen plenty of those, but that's beside the point. The people will be people. But yeah, it's just, this is now becoming a widespread thing. People all over are now just doing this. People are across the border just going to be getting rid of these glasses. And I'm not sure about the GoPros because GoPros aren't small. They're kind of bulky. The Insta360 is small if you were to take it out of the base. So I kind of get that. And I think GoPro has gotten to that point too. But I personally leave it out in the open. I bet if you keep it on the base and you walk around making it very obvious, it'll be okay. I'm not sure. These are things that are new territory. This is new area for conventions and stuff of that nature, which will be very interesting to see what happens. I will be doing a con soon. Speaking of which, I'll just segue into it. I am a headliner guest for the Gaming Geek Expo. Hey, so make sure y'all go check it out and come on, swing by. I'll be giving out buttons and, not buttons, stickers and a bunch of other things. We'll be doing some cool stuff over at the Box of Champ booth, so yeah, you should all come by. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this ban on these glasses and different recording devices. I get the idea behind it. I understand that. But a lot of people are like, it's saying it's going to be because the celebrities want to like get extra money. They want, you know, this, that, the third. Other people are calling it disableist. I don't know. So let me know what your thoughts are on this. And let me know if you've been affected by this. So love you all. I appreciate you all. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.